Hi friends, I'm Katie Brinkley and you're listening to a Rocky Mountain Marketing Quickcast. These bite-sized episodes are released every Thursday and are going to give you the latest news and tips in the world of social media that are happening right now. Let's dive into today's Quickcast episode. Welcome back to this week's episode of Rocky Mountain Marketing. These Quickcast episodes are designed to get in, get out, and give you something actionable that you can start implementing for your business right now. Today, we're going to be talking about the latest Instagram update, which allows users to add up to 5 links in their bio. This feature really changes the whole link in bio solutions like Linktree, LinkedIn, beacons. That's what I'm going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how this new feature compares to the alternatives, its potential impact on the platform, and how you can optimize it for your business. Let's get started. And I want to say, this is the second time I've recorded this episode. Gotta love technology. I record all my podcasts through a tool called riverside.fm, and 99% of the time, it is a fantastic tool. My assistant and I were listening to the recording today right before we went to go and hit publish. And I don't know, have any of you ever played the game The Sims? The gibberish that they talk, that's what I sounded like. And, you know, it definitely made me laugh because I was like, I sound like a sim in this podcast recording, but couldn't put that out there. So I'm going to, hopefully this episode will get in, get out, and give you all the action for your Instagram link in bio feature. And I'll sound like a normal human being. I won't sound like a computer character. So let's talk about this new feature from Instagram. It's one of those things where it's been released and it's like, well, finally, thanks. We've been asking for this forever. And Facebook, if you're a digital creator, you have this opportunity already to have multiple links in your personal Facebook page. So it really just makes sense that Instagram is now releasing this feature. I think it's interesting because by Instagram allowing users to add 5 links in their bio, it makes it easier for businesses and creators to promote all the different ways of the customer journey, all the different ways that you can build that community, that know, like, and trust factor. And this feature has been a top request amongst businesses and creators for a while. And it's in response to some of the limitations that, like, TikTok only allows one link in your bio. Twitter has also said if you use a third-party tool like Linktree, they are going to limit your reach. They want to keep people on the platform using only their tools. And Instagram's decision to offer this expanded link in bio really is a competitive advantage. By them allowing this, they're potentially attracting more creators back to the platform. And this new feature is available for all accounts. So business or creator, you have the feature of up to 5 links in your bio. It makes it more inclusive than, again, like I said, TikTok's limitations that right now only allows 1 clickable link for business accounts. Now, what does this mean for those third-party apps like Linktree? Yours truly, I use Linktree for my link in bio. Now, at the time of this recording, I did switch over to using Instagram's in-app solution because I wanted to see if there was a change or an increase in reach or an increase in anything. So I wanted to see what it looked like for me using Instagram's link feature as opposed to using a Linktree. And like I said before, Instagram's not going to be blocking Linktree or any of those platforms. And its in-app solution really offers a more seamless experience for users. However, the links open within the Instagram app. And users must tap the 3 dots up in the top right of the page to choose Open in System Browser if you want to actually open the link in your phone's browser option. Now, how can you use this? So to make the most of Instagram's link in bio feature, you're going to want to make sure that you have your most important links in there. And before I get ahead of myself by talking about the strategic links that you should be using, let's figure out how to even change the link in our bio. If it's been a while or you didn't know that you could even have a link in your bio, if you tap on your edit profile part on your phone, if you're driving right now, just, remember we're at about where are we here? About the 5-minute mark of the podcast, of this podcast recording. So the 5-minute mark, go back, listen to this part. So you're going to click the edit profile, then you're going to click links, and then you're going to click add external link. And you can put whatever links you want in there, say what it is, but it gives you the option to give a little brief title for it. And I mean, you can even put competitors in there like TikTok or YouTube or Facebook, which brings me to what links should you be putting in your bio. So with all of these different links, you want to be able to give people a variety of ways to work with you. So for me, I have my free option of how to get a social media content calendar for free. 31 free content calendar. You get the 31 free days and there you go. So it's the content calendar, it's free and anybody can get it. All I ask for in exchange is your email address. Then I also have a 365 content calendar. So if you want 365 content ideas for the next year, you can get that for the low price of $27. Them taking people through free to more expensive. Then I also have, right now, I have my Instagram bootcamp in there. It kicks off the first week of May. So if people want to sign up for that, they have that option. If they want a strategy session, there's that option. And then if people just want to join my free Facebook group, there's that option. And then if you want to listen to the podcast, there's that option. So I've built out my community. I've set a couple of ways to become a part of my community through my Facebook group, to learn from me for free with my 31-day content calendar, moving people up through my customer journey from free options through higher ticket options. This is what you should be thinking about. 5 links is more than enough. If you're using a link tree right now and you have, and I see it commonly, so don't worry, you're not alone with this, but if you have more than 5, I recently was doing a social strategy session with somebody and they had 13 links on their link tree. If you're giving this many links, you're going to overwhelm people and they're going to be like, whoa, too many options. I'm not going to do anything at all. So keep it to 5 or less. I typically, when I'm using my link tree, I typically only have it around 3 options. So be very strategic with the links that you're putting in there. Now, with all of this, to optimize it, you're going to want to be tracking the performance of each link. You can use a UTM link. You can, for me, I use pretty links. I mean, there's all sorts of different ways to track and monitor to see what type of links are getting the most engagement and what the click-through rates are. And really, you're going to want to analyze and identify these different trends and patterns and adjust your strategy accordingly. You may need to replace underperforming links with more relevant content or engaging content. For me, I've tried a number of lead magnets before it was my free ebook. Now I'm doing my content calendar. I mean, but there's a number of lead magnets that I was trying and I wasn't getting anyone opting in. It was not the right offer for my audience. And it might take you a while to find the right lead magnet that's going to help perform effectively with your audience. So experiment with the different links. I also want to say, if you are using Linktree, like I said, I've signed up for the paid option with it. I use I think it's like $7 a month or something for Linktree. I like it because I can see all the data and analytics on it. But that's also being said, I'm giving traffic to Linktree's website. So you have to be very strategic with how you are sending traffic. And with this new 5 links in your Instagram bio, you can send traffic to all of the websites, all of the different domains that you own. So be strategic with your links in your bio. This is something, like I said, it's something that has come out as a finally sort of feature. And Instagram continues to evolve, it continues to adapt at the needs of its creators and users. And it's really important to stay informed about new features and updates. You're going to want to keep an eye on how these platform changes might affect your marketing strategy and be prepared to pivot. I mean, 2 years ago, all of us were doing only Reels. Now in 2023, we've moved back to that carousels, photos, and Reels, and Instagram Lives, all the different ways of creating content, not just Reels. So, I mean, these platforms, they're always evolving, and Instagram especially, it feels like they're trying to navigate where they belong as all these new tools come out and come into play. I have my Instagram bootcamp. It kicks off, like I said, next week, May the 4th, yes, on Star Wars Day. If you haven't signed up yet, it's limited to 20 spots. We only have a few spots remaining. I'd love to have you in there. It's 4 weeks long, and it's going to be about crafting content strategically, how to optimize Reels, how to build your community, how to find power partners. There's going to be 30 minutes of training, 30 minutes of Q&A. It's going to be a great 4 weeks, and it's going to be teaching you how to optimize this platform so you're not spending too much time on it. You're spending effective time so that you can get in, get out, and focus on growing your business just in time for summer. So I'd love to have you join us, have you be a part of it. It kicks off next week, May 4th. And go to katiebrinkley.com/bootcamp to secure your spot today. I'd love to have you a part of it. And let me know. Let me know if you decide to slide away from one of those third-party apps like Linktree, or if you decide you want to stick with Linktree. I'd love to hear from you. Connect with me on Instagram. I'm at I am Katie Brinkley, or connect with me on LinkedIn at Katie Brinkley. Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Rocky Mountain Marketing. Make sure to subscribe so that you can continue navigating the world of entrepreneurship. And I'd love to hear from you. Please leave the show a review and connect with me on social media. You can find me on Instagram at I am Katie Brinkley, or connect with me on LinkedIn. And if you're ready to start making some sales on social media, be sure to grab my free guide to selling in the DMs without being spammy. You can get that at katiebrinkley.com. Let's keep taking your marketing to all new heights.